Hello, all. Welcome to my live stream. It is the day after our Europa League win against Molde, and it was a bit of a textbook finish, to be really honest. I did my live stream on Monday talking about the Molde game, and I thought that the game would finish Arsenal 3-1. I always knew Arsenal would concede because it's Arsenal, nevertheless. Uh, and you know what? Arsenal did one better. They scored a fourth goal. However, the man of the match probably has to go to our best friend own goal because Arsenal managed to force the opponent to score two own goals, which kind of if you really want to be critical about Arsenal and their performance, you got to say that the performance was good, but could have been better. The fact that it was own goals that caused us to win by 4 goals, you could be critical enough to say that Arsenal could have been a lot more ruthless with their chances, other chances that they'd created, and maybe Arsenal should have won by even more. But nevertheless, it's a win, and I'll take a win. I think there's nothing wrong with winning. We now have 9 points out of the group with 3 games to go. We are definitely sure that we'll definitely qualify, but we want to finish top of the group. I believe that our next game in the Europa League is against Molde again, but this one will be away. Probably will be one of those 5 p.m. UK time kickoffs, which won't be great, unfortunately. But let's talk about the game on Sunday. Arsenal versus Aston Villa. And Aston Villa have had a pretty good run of form until the last couple of games, which they haven't been doing great. And I thought, let me look at the table and see where Aston Villa are. I mean, even right now, uh, Brighton are facing Burnley. It's still 0-0 in that game. But Aston Villa right now are level with Arsenal. 6 games played, so far, 4 wins, no draws, 2 losses, with a goal difference of 6, and they've got 12 points. Um, we all know the story about Aston Villa this season. They probably took our best goalkeeper, or we sold our best goalkeeper in Emiliano Martinez, which should be good. And Martinez will get an opportunity to come back at Arsenal. And let's see if he manages to bounce back with some of the 2 disappointing performances for Aston Villa so far this season. I firmly believe, and I'm going to say this right now in terms of my prediction, I'm going to go with a 2-1 victory for Arsenal. And here's why I'm going to go to with that. I think that defensively, Arsenal are solid. I think it's very difficult to score against Arsenal, with the back four that or back three that we've been playing, which is Gabriel, Holden, and Kieran T. I think that back three is really, really good. I want to see that back three again against Aston Villa. Don't get me wrong. I think David Luiz was okay yesterday against Molde, but that back three, let's keep it as it was. I want to see that back three to continue to play, to continue to perform it as well as it has, and that midfield. And the midfield that we played last time was what Saka, El Nene, Thomas Partey, and Hector Bellerin. As Saka and Bellerin playing your kind of wing backs going forward. So I want to see that. And then the only dilemma with Arsenal will be who do we play up top? Um, I've talked about in previous streams that maybe it's time to make a change. Maybe it's time for us to be playing Aubameyang down the middle again. I don't think it's going to be that game. I really don't. I think Arteta is going to go back to Aubameyang on the left. I think he's going to go with um, Lacazette down the middle, and I think he might actually go with Willian on the right. To be honest, I think Willian has been, unfortunately, he's been not very great since the first game of the season against Fulham. I think that Arteta will look to give him as much game time as possible for him to be able to to bounce back. Unfortunately, it means that someone like Pepe, who I thought had a fantastic game, well, he had a good game yesterday. I wouldn't say fantastic, but a game whereby I think he can improve on. You saw many times where he went missing, particularly in the first half of the game. But then he comes on and, well, in the second half, he gets a couple of opportunities, puts them away, and it's like Pepe had a good game. But we have to see that more so with Pepe all the time. The consistency with him is what I think that he's lacking, that he's missing. And if he can get some type of consistency in the Premier League, like how he does in the Europa League, then Pepe can be a really, really, really good player for Arsenal. Because as Arsenal fans, we need him to improve. We need him to step up, to provide more goals, to provide more assists. Because unlike last season, we cannot always depend on Aubameyang to be the saving grace to score us goals. We're going to need other players in that team. Neomis, a quick pass through. Big up yourself, bro. See you on 101. Yes, I will be there on 101 Sunday. Hit the thumbs up, Neomis, so D-Dubs, and to everyone else, the other two people that are in the chat. Yes, I will be there on Sunday for that Aston Villa game. Just giving my kind of quick preview for the game. If before you go, what do you think is your prediction for the Aston Villa game? If you haven't there or left already. Before you joined, I went for a 2-1 victory. I think it will be a bit of a grind of a game, but I think Arsenal's quality will show. Defensively, I think we're going to be pretty much solid. But Aston Villa do find a way to create chances. Obviously, I think the main ones to really factor in are Jack Grealish. He's going to be a problem. And then I think it's McGinn is his name. He has been a bit of a problem in recent years, and he's been playing pretty well this season. John McGinn is his name. I think John McGinn can be a problem this season. He's got, what, 1 goal and 4 assists. Wow. Very impressive. He could be a problem in this in this game on Sunday. Who else have Aston Villa got besides John McGinn? Let me take a look from that. So, if we're going to go through their recent starting lineup, I guess Ollie Watkins, Ross Barkley could be a problem. Trezeguet, I know he's good. Was it the fake David Luiz? No, sorry, Douglas Luiz. I know it's a problem. Matt Tarkett, I think, is a good left back. If we win, it'll be a repeat of West Ham Sheffield United game. We need to disturb the shape defensively and make runs and dribbles. That's true. That's true. I do think that we will get the win, and yeah, we do need to disturb their shape. They mainly like to play a 4-2-3-1. Having Barkley at the point, who, since he's come on loan at Chelsea, he's been really, really good for them. And who knows? If Aston Villa end up with a top 10 finish, maybe Aston Villa might go in for a long term to go out there and try to purchase Ross Barkley, because he's been a bit meh for Chelsea. But I mean, beyond a shadow of a doubt, like, Aston Villa will be a difficult game. I do not want anybody to think that this is going to be easy, but through my predictions for this season, particularly the first 10 games, this is exactly the type of game that we have to win, and we have to grind it out. Like you said, D-Dubs, against Sheffield United and West Ham. It has to be one of those. Aston Villa, they've been in a little downward run of form, and I think we can capitalize on it. No faffing, but yes, no faffing around. No fucking around. No nonsense. I don't want to see. I do not want to see Granit Xhaka in this starting 11. I do not want to see it. If there's any injuries that we just don't know about yet, put Danny Ceballos in there. Do not have Granit Xhaka in there, Mikel Arteta, or else this will not be a win. The front line needs to turn up. True. question is, Neomis. We don't know who's starting up top. I gotta see who's starting first, bro. No problem. No, I completely get that. Like I think starting 11 is important. Um, when I talked about who's going to start, I said Lacazette will probably start through the middle with Aubameyang on the left, and I think Willian will be the one who will come on the right. I think Mikel Arteta is going to persist on this. I kind of disagree. I think he should try something different, but he's the manager. Lol. Yeah, but big respect, big respect. I, I still think, I still think that he's gonna continue on with Arteta, with Willian, and you know what, Willian does need a bit of boost in confidence, but he's. I just want him to produce something more. He tries, but a player like Willian is more than just trying. It's like Mesut Ozil. If Mesut Ozil comes on the pitch and works hard and tracks back, like everybody gives him props for it. But I'm like, Mesut Ozil should be doing that in the first place. If the Arsenal start Laka and Aubameyang, then we're gonna lose. Okay, Magan. All right, man. I'll see you on Sunday on 101. But yeah, I see it. I see it. I see us starting with Lacquer up front. Personally, I would have gone with instead of playing Tierney as a centre back, I'd probably put David Luiz back in there, or in that back three. Then I'd put Tierney as the left wing back, playing almost in midfield in this 3-4-3, and then Saka playing further forward on the left side, Aubameyang in the middle, and then I would go with Pepe on the right, and I think that is a much better combination for that. And if something happens to Tierney, injuries, whatever, like I think Kolasinac can do a job in an attacking way. Defensively, needs a bit of work, but like I said on the 101 show, he's confirmed to be a Europa League player now, and I think he performs well at that level. But let's see what's going to happen. Like I said, guys, I'm going to go for 2-1. If you're watching this video late, which is off, Luiz won't start. It should be Holden, same as the Man United game. Well, I actually think it'll be a back three, P-Dub, with Holden, Gabriel, and I think Tierney will get the nod, but personally, what I would probably do, because I want to play Aubameyang down the middle, is I will put David Luiz in the back three, Tierney moved at left wing back, and then Saka move into the position that Aubameyang is in right now as in wide left, and then Pepe on the right and Aubameyang down the middle. But I agree with you. I see the same back three as the one on the Manchester United game. But I mean, before I go and end the stream, I mean, PW, what's your prediction out of the game? I'll post it and then I'll kind of comment before kind of ending the stream. I'm going with a 2-1 win for Arsenal. In terms of goal scorers, I'm going to go with Oba. I think Aubameyang will get a win. I think this is going to be the start of him getting those goals in once again. And then I'm going to go with Gabriel. It's been a while since Gabriel scored a goal. So I think it'll be Aubameyang and Gabriel are the goal scorers. Leave your comments below or in the chat, P-Dub, if you're still in there, on what do you think the score prediction for this game is going to be. If you're watching this later, leave your comments below on what do you think the score is going to be. I think it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tight one, but Arsenal should succeed. But like I said, leave your comments below. Check out some of my other content as well. I will be starting up again my loan report videos. I've got some news and got to talk about Guendouzi and how his loan is going, an update on Trey Coyle, an update on Zach Medley and Zach Swanson and how they're doing going forward. I don't think Oba wants to play now. I think he wants to play down the middle. The problem is that I think Arteta doesn't want him to play down the middle. 3-1. I think 3-1's not too bad. I'd like to see Willian, Oba, and Pepe up front. Um, I could see that working. But I think the reason probably why we won't just yet is because Arteta wants to play Lacazette, and I do understand Lacazette brings you the ability to be able to hold the ball up front, hold the ball up top. I mean, and that's something that it's just not Aubameyang's game. He just doesn't have the strength to be able to do something like that. But let's see what happens. I think that there's going to be lots of changes going on. We're going into December whereby the games are going to be coming thick and fast, and you have to use your squad. I expect to see Willock and Nelson and Pepe them getting far more games over the next 4 to 6 weeks. But until then, we've got lots of games to go. Thank you guys for who's joined the chat. P Dubs, D Dubs, and whoever else who joined the chat that didn't say hi or like the video. I will see you all next time. Peace out.